Hello, this video is Introduction to Geometric Sequences. So here is one of the examples. Find the eighth term of this sequence. So this is term 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're looking for the sixth and for the eighth number. Now we're looking for the pattern. And if the pattern is such that to get from one number to the next, we either multiply or divide by the same number, then such a sequence is called geometric. Now, how do we get from one number to the next in this sequence? Well, to get from 3 to the 6, we can multiply by 2. To get from 6 to the 12, again times by 2, times by 2, and so on. So, if we have a geometric sequence, then there is a general formula for all the terms of such sequence. So, the general formula for any geometric sequence is a sub n is the first term, this is the first term, times the r, which stands for the ratio, to the power n minus 1. And the n is always greater or equal to 1, because n is the counter. There could be no negative terms, there could be no zero term, because that means there is no terms. So the first term can only be 1, and then the second and the third and so on. So n is always greater or equal to 1. What is ratio? Ratio is exactly the number we're using to multiply to get from one to the next. And the ratio is simply the next term divided by the previous term. So if we take any two numbers, let's say 48, that's the next term, divided by the previous 24, that comes out to be 2. And if we do this for any two numbers that are next to each other, 6 is the next term, divided by the previous, the 3, that comes out to be 2 as well. If that ratio is always the same, then we have a geometric sequence. So for us, let us write the formula for the geometric sequence using our numbers. So for us, the a sub n is, the first term is 3. Ratio is 2 to the power n minus 1. Now this is the general formula for all of our numbers. And we're asked to find the eighth term. So all we do is replace the n with the 8. And we'll be done. So a sub 8 is 3 times 2 to the power 8 minus 1, which is 3 times 2 to the 7. We type in this information into the calculator and we get 3 times 2 to the power 7. We have 384, and this is the answer to the eighth term. And that's it. That's how to come up with the general formula for any geometric sequence. If you have any questions on anything, please let me know. Thanks for your time. Take care.